kusumbuana hapa nikaangusha.
Naongelea hii.
Hapana. Na hiyo t-shirt yeye.
Nasema ya yellow.
Yellow.
Sasa unajua sielewi anasema gani? Nasema gani hii? Oh hii. Na huku liacha saa ngapi? We? Oh my God.
Yes, Senior Dave.
Yes.
Do you know him?
Yes, I know him very well.
You know him very well.
Yes.
Has he been in your office before?
Yes, many times.
Many times.
Yes.
So can you tell us what happened?
Okay. Yes. You know, hii kesi imekuwa na officer Jonathan.
Yes.
Na by the way alimushikia kwa ofisi yangu. So there's this day I came to Metidoro. Nilipatana na yeye pahali.
No one is by the door?
No one.
Oh, sorry. So you are saying something that you wanted to give me an evidence, a video evidence?
Yes.
Yes. Can you play it?
I have an evidence here. It is good to have some evidence.
And still there was a statement that he was giving, but you cut him. He said the 3 million, Mr. Dave was still included. Did you hear that?
No. Yes, Mr. Tom.
Even Senior Dave knows that story. Not Senior Dave was included. Yeah.
He only knows the story.
He only knows the story.
But did he receive any
There is
money?
no any amount that Senior Dave received from Ndolo.
Okay.
From Ndolo and from you?
I wanted him to complete what he has said now.
Oh, so.
Because he mentioned Senior Dave somewhere when he was talking.
Just a minute, sir. I hope you can look here.
Guys, got it.
Just a minute so that I can show you. Sasa hapa ni tukiingia kwake. Kwa Doro.
Kwa Ndolo.
Na sasa lazima
tukaanza kuongea
na bibi ya Ndolo.
Alianza kuniambia nitake.
Wewe kazi yako wewe. Hakuna hata kama mtoto umpata mtoto
Then this was a hidden camera. It is good to show the evidence.
Yes.
Sisi tunakushughulikia huko na wewe pia unakaa.
Unajua ni kweli.
Sasa
hiyo ndio kitu naomba ya kwanza ushughulikie mtoto kwa jeshi. Sasa maneno mengine itajileta.
Sio baadaye unajua naye ukikaa sana pia. Kwanza mtu unajua kwanza mtu
No, this is a police officer.
Tena anarudi na
Sure, Officer Tom. This is you.
That is you. Si hata unajua hii. Sasa saa hii nikuulize. Saa hii unataka mimi nikusaidie ndio. Unaona hata step.
It's okay.
Wewe umenifanyia nini?
This is a credible evidence. And this one
sasa hii graji yote ndio inafanya mtoto wangu apatikane.
Nyamaza Mama Stella. Atapatikana.
Hayo.
So utajichukia kuniletea shida.
Still unaongea? Si mimi
But Bwana officer, why are you allowing this guy to beat his chest in front of us here?
Who is beating his chest?
Why are you beating your chest in front of us? Bwana officer,
please.
Kindly, can I ask you, why this guy, you are giving this guy time to beat his chest in front of us?
Can you keep quiet? Can you?
Officer.
Yeah.
Do you want to come from?
Why are you beating your chest in front of us?
Who is beating his chest?
I think
so it means that you don't respect us.
Not you, all of you.
Oh, sawa.
You.
Fungulia ye.
Okay.
Sawa. I will show you.
According to what you have been doing.
See me after this. See me after this. And you will hate me in your life.
Welcome.
Mr. Ndolo. Mr. Tom.
Can you hear? Is threatening me?
It's not a threat. That one is a truth. It's not a threat.
Please.
It's not about threat. It's a truth.
Songa ndio tuweze
kutosha.
Yes, kutoshea.
I'm not fearing you, man.
Don't fear me. Even I don't fear you. Who are you?
You've been with me for long and you did nothing.
Okay. I will show you this time round. This time round I will show you.
Mkubwa na ndio ingie. Okay.
I'll give you that space to show me what I've never seen in this world.
Can we wait?
Okay.
Just keep
You can have a seat here.
Yes, Mr. Fred.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm good.
Just have a seat.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
That's it.
So, Mr. Fred,
Yes, sir.
we've called you here just to affirm,
Just
just to confirm to us.
okay.
And before you confirm to us, when you look at these people, is there anybody whom you know
That's
apart from the police officer?
Okay, that's where I wanted to start from.
Yes.
I don't know who has called me.
Yes.
I can't remember the name,
Yes.
but the message was to I was supposed to come to Senior Dave's office,
Yes.
studio, I mean, and here I am.
Yes.
So before we do anything, I think there are some people here whom we've met before,
Yes.
and some are visitors, strangers to me. So in a polite way,
Yes.
maybe to answer your question,
Yes.
there are some whom I know.
You know them.
Yes,
Thank you.
I know Senior Dave.
Yes.
I know Dolo.
Yes.
I also know the officer Tom.
Thank you.
Yes.
So I'm the one who called you.
Okay.
I'm called Mr. Mark,
Okay.
a EACC
Okay.
officer, and here with me is one of my officer.
Okay.
Yes. Also we work together.
Okay.
So we are here for just one purpose.
Okay.
The woman that you see on my far right
Okay.
is Mama Stella. Mama Stella is a complainant.
Okay.
Her child was kidnapped,
Okay.
and she laments that the child was kidnapped by Mr. Ndolo,
All right. Mhm.
alongside also bewitched.
Okay.
Having said that, Mr. Tom insinuated that there was some lump sum of money, which also there was a transfer of money between Mr. Ndolo and Mr. Ndolo and Mr. Tom. Do you know Mr. Tom? You had agreed that you know him.
I know his name.
You know his name.
Oh, yes.
Do you know that he's a police officer and also a DCI officer?
I know.
You also do, as a police officer, as a DCI officer, right?
Yes.
So, Mr. Tom,
But then, sir,
Yes.
before we proceed,
yes,
I would like to justify.
yeah, justify.
Maybe I would like you to justify.
Yes.
Because with the word of mouth,
Yes,
I'm not totally convinced that you are the officer from the EACC.
yes.
So kindly,
Yes,
in a very respectful manner,
yes.
would you mind to provide me with your job ID?
Job ID.
Yes.
Thank you. That's a very easy thing, because sometimes it is good when you play safe as a police officer,
Yes.
and sometimes it's not good at times to just to say things by the word of mouth.
I need to see the card, sir.
The cards.
Yes.
Well, I've not worked with the card as for now.
Then
But,
how will you convince me that for the officer?
You will have to understand that
No, you
sometimes
have
as
to
a police
convince me.
officer, there is a time that you cannot be exposing yourself as a police officer well.
That one is not
Yes. So if I do, I think
exposure
after
to
doing
yourself.
this investigation,
Yes.
you will have to understand that where I'll take you, or after this investigation, you will have to know that truly this one was police officer, ESCC officer. So I think
If I'm not
if
wrong,
you
sir.
don't go there
Yes.
much, let's deal with the matter. The bone of contention here is to get the child, of whom we
There's no
want.
problem.
If at all,
I don't
because
have any
there is
problem
no
with
token
the
that I need here.
investigation.
There is no money that I need from this case.
Okay.
If I was someone who maybe brand himself as a police officer and is not a police officer, but this one is a clear indication that this is a police officer.
No, you are wrong.
What tells you? So can you give me, you are a DCI officer, isn't it?
Yes.
Do the same.
But I think, sir,
Yes.
whoever gave you the information, he never gave you the complete information.
Yes, you are here to clarify, to give us more
Because-
information that you need.
because-
we need. Yes.
Or with the description
Yes.
that maybe you were given to whom Mr. Fred is,
Yes.
I don't want to maybe...
So do you want to say that you are not Mr. Fred?
No, I'm Mr. Fred.
You are Mr. Fred.
And you've been explained for
Eh.
that I'm Mr. Fred.
Your identification shows
And
that you are Mr. Fred, right?
Yes, I respect
Mr.
you so
Dolo,
much.
you know, I
And
don't
even
go. I don't
the
go
officer
through
here.
the.
Just give me 1 minute.
Yes, just carry on.
The officer here, you call him the officer.
Yes.
I respect both of you.
Sorry. Yes. Yes.
I respect both of you,
Yes.
and even all of you here.
Yes.
I even respect myself. So, just as you had mentioned before,
Yes.
you talked of some investigation of the lost, the kidnapped child,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So you know I can't just jump into that conversation
Yes.
explaining myself to people whom I don't have the clarity that they are the right persons.
Yes.
Not in a bad way,
Yes.
but kindly. Even the officer. I think our officers have got their number.
We do have the identification, the number.
But how will you convince me?
Yes, so that one is something that you should not be questioning so further like that.
Okay.
What we need to do here and what has brought us here, the
Yes.
bone of contention that we have is to get the child. The first thing that if you want to even interrogate us in that manner, the only thing that I would ask is, Mr. Ndolo, do you know this guy? Is he the person?
Yeah.
Mr. Dave,
Yes.
do you know the officer?
Yes.
Is he the person?
Yes.
Mr. Tom, do you know Mr. Fred?
I know Mr.
How long have you worked with him?
I've worked with him in this period of the investigation that the investigation that we were conducting
Yes,
in Senior Dave's case.
exactly. So, Mr. Fred,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
sorry that we've not given out the identification.
Yes, no
but
problem.
further, you will have to know us.
Okay.
I think along the way, maybe earlier when you were being recruited, I was also one of the in attendance.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe as a senior ESCC officer, I don't work with most of them because I know that I'm known in the domain, right? So let's come back to what we want.
Okay.
So, Mr. Fred, as
Yes.
I had said earlier, officer,
Yes.
Mr. Ndolo is one of the accused in this matter.
Okay.
And Mr. Ndolo is being said that he kidnapped Mama Stella's child at 21 years old.
Okay.
Yes. The matter was later investigated by Mr. Tom.
Okay.
Along the way, Mr. Tom took a token of bribe. And later, left or distanced himself with the matter, with the investigation. And I'm told that Mr. Dave involved you in this investigation. Mr. Dave, right?
Yes.
So what I want to get from you, when did you started the investigation and where did you reach with your investigation? Did you comb the whole matter according to the law of Kenya and according to the oath that you took as a police officer?
Okay. So, I think, officer, you've gone so fast. There are a lot of maybe informations that you've left behind.
Right?
But I think there's enough time.
You are free
to explain myself.
Yes.
And maybe to put everything clear to the person maybe who is not well conversant with what is going on.
Yes.
In the first place,
yes,
I know Senior Dave. We've met before. Senior Dave really helped me in a very critical situation.
Yes.
And our meeting with the Senior Dave came across while I was assigned a duty somewhere. There is an investigation that I was doing.
Yes.
So I pretended to have a certain lady in that area as my wife.
Yes.
I think you understand our job.
Yes, I understand.
So I pretended to have the lady as my wife. We stayed with her for around 2 years. We had a baby. And later on, the lady was having an affair with the police officer, whom I think Senior Dave knows much about it. So I never knew of such a kind of information, but I met Senior Dave.
Which kind of information?
The plan.
Plan.
That the lady had against me.
So the lady had a plan.
Yes.
When you were dating.
They had a plan together with the officer so that they can get me arrested or with the allegation of raping my own daughter.
Who is that officer? Do we have him here?
No.
Right.
So it was very, very unfortunate in my side, but later on I met Senior Dave. He was doing something like the loyalty test. That's where we came to
know each other.
So while he was maybe they call it sanitizing the phones, so that the public can know, or the couples can know whether they are loyal to each other. So that's where we came across such messages. The story is long, but I'll try to be brief, just to make you understand my relationship with the Senior Dave and maybe any other person.
Exactly.
So we went ahead, and that case went that way. I was not arrested. There's some serious investigation that which was done, and the serious actions were taken, and that's why I'm here. I went back to where I usually carry on with my duties, that is Eldoret. So when I went there, I came to realize that Senior Dave is someone, yani, he can really help someone. And through that, I kept on following him in his channel. That's where I came across a video, a clip, where Senior Dave was lamenting that his bodyguard was kidnapped here in his office, in his studio, and with the unknown goon. So I further went and checked how things were going. Senior Dave went and reported. There was a DCI, the DCIO. Not the DCIO, but why am I forgetting? The OCS. The OCS, where Senior Dave reported the case, and they assigned. Senior Dave was able to be given the officer, the DCI officer, by the name Tom, who was helping him to do the investigation.
So, but Mr. Senior Dave was given officer Tom.
Yes.
Senior Dave, earlier on, did you agree that you worked with the Senior Tom?
Yes, we worked together.
You worked together with him?
Yeah.
Before you get to Mr. Fred?
Yeah.
Point of correction, Brother Officer.
Yes.
Because Senior Dave was being sent
by who?
OCS, where he went to report his case.
Yes.
So, after reporting his case,
yes,
he was referred to my office,
yes,
as a DCI officer to come and do investigation,
right,
of this case.
It's okay. Continue.
Okay. The statement is the same.
Yes.
They have just repeated the same statement. So it was assigned.
Yes.
The DCI Tom was assigned to work in hand with the Senior Dave so that they can get the kidnapped guy. So as I was following the findings, or how the DCI was conducting the investigation, in my mind,
yes,
I thought something was not right somewhere.
Yes.
Because I know it is my career, and that's where that's the job I usually do. So I thought something was not right somewhere. I was on a 4 days off. I traveled from Eldoret,
yes,
to where we are now. I called Senior Dave. I wanted to meet him. We met.
Before starting the investigation?
Before.
Yes.
Yeah. I traveled from Eldoret. I was on 4 days off. So I said, within this period, I want to do something constructive so that Senior Dave can get the lost guy. So I came. Senior Dave really welcomed me. He narrated the story, but he was narrating the story, yani something that I've been seeing on his channel. So behind the camera, I called Senior Dave. We sat down and I told him, and even his people, I told him this investigation, it is not something that will give you the right fruit. Because there are a lot of things, a lot of corruption that are undergoing in this investigation.
How did you realize that, Mr. Fred?
So I saw the relationship of DCI Tom and the suspects.
Who is Mr. Ndolo?
With Mr. Ndolo's,
Yes.
Mr. Ndolo's family.
Yes.
Because by then Mr. Ndolo was in
jail.
He was in the remand.
In custody.
Yes. So I saw how things, because they were working with Senior Dave, and yes. Senior Dave wanted to confirm to his people each and every move that they were making.
Yes.
So that's why I came to realize that there is something wrong in this investigation, and the other guy, the guy is someone's child. We don't know where the guy is.
Yes.
And we don't know the kind of maybe problems he is undergoing, yes. Where he is. So it needs swift actions, yes. So that the guy can be found.
Yes.
So that's why I decided to come. I addressed the Senior Dave's funds, and I told them that everything, we will put everything on the camera. The yes. Camera will be opened,
yes.
In each and every step that we will be making. So from then,
yes.
In my first step,
yes.
That I took,
yes.
I asked Senior Dave to maybe assist me with the Toms, the DCI Tom.
Yes.
The DCI Tom's number, so that we can help each other.
Yes.
I never had any bad intention with the officer, but I wanted us to combine our power together and even the skills so that we can find where the guy was taken.
Yes, you wanted to get to work together with Senior Tom, DCI Tom.
Exactly.
Yes, after realizing that he's corrupt.
Yes. No.
Why?
What I was saying,
yes.
I wanted...
You had sensed there was an instinct
I wanted to
corruption.
come close with him,
yes.
So that I can get the root of this statement.
Yes.
That's what I wanted, I was trying to do.
Yes. Sorry, a bit.
Okay.
Hello? Kidogo tu. Some minutes, please. Yes, continue.
So I wanted to know everything explained by Senior, the DCI Tom.
Yes.
So Senior Dave gave me the number. I called the number.
Yes.
The DCI was not even receiving the call.
Yes.
So I decided to track his number.
Yes. Mr. Tom, were you called by Mr. Dave? By any chance?
Yes.
Thank you.
So I called him, he never received my call.
Yes.
But that one we can't judge him,
yes.
Because he didn't have my number before.
Yes.
So I decided to track him, yes. So that I can know where he was and have at least we can have a dialogue and see on how to quickly help Senior Dave get his bodyguard.
Yes.
So on the process of tracking Tom's number, I myself fueled the Senior Dave vehicle.
Yes.
And I told him that you just now, first of all, I want to know where the guy is. I don't have any bad intention with him, but I just want us to talk so that I can hear from him. It was very unfortunate, sir,
yes,
that we found the officer Tom inside Dolo's house, not even in the sitting room or even in the kitchen, but in the bedroom.
The bedroom.
The wife, the Dolo's wife,
yes,
refuses us to...
Mr. Tom, do you agree with that statement?
Yes, I do.
Yes, continue.
So while reaching there, the Dolo's wife refused us to access the The room.
The room.
Yes. So we had to trick him, to trick her, I mean. And she allowed us in. We explained what has brought us there. And she just wanted us to walk out of the house.
Yes.
Before even finishing what I said.
Just to interrupt you, officer.
Yes.
How did you go there? Did you go there as a police, as an investigator, as a police, or you went there in another manner?
Okay. When I went there,
Yes.
in the real sense, I was the DCI
Exactly.
officer.
Yes.
But I went there
Yes.
faking that I was the officer from the EACC, so that the DCI Tom
Yes.